Hey guys, it's Ross Gordon on the Space Coach today. I'm going to have a quick review of this, Burned by Benedict Jacka, part of the Alex Verus series, which is absolutely fantastic and I've thoroughly enjoyed. Now in this one, Alex finds out that he's got a death sentence on his head. Yeah, I know, another one. But this one is like all authorised by the council, and it's going to happen in a week's time. And it won't just be him, it'll be his dependents as well. So that'll be Luna, Vari and Anne. And anyone else he knows, probably. They basically, the council, have looked into the various timelines and realities and have found out that he is going to give his old master, Richard Drack, some incredibly important mystical object that will allow him to really come into power. And they don't want that to happen. And the only way to stop it, apparently, is by killing him. Yeah, I know. Alex, he has such a terrible life with this sort of thing. They're always after him. So he realises, well, maybe I can't get the death sentence off me, but maybe I can get it off of the others. So he agrees to essentially accompany the keepers on a mission to Aleppo in Syria, which is not a pleasant place to visit at the moment, to try and retrieve this object from what is known as a bubble realm, you know, little pocket universes. So they manage to enter, and of course there are others already in that bubble realm, such as his Mr. Morden, Drack's associate. There are so many Babylon 5 connections in this. I did notice the first time I read the first book, Mr. Morden saying, "What do you want?" You know, and then Richard Drack. There were so many others as well, which I can't recall at the moment. But yes, I do believe that author was into Babylon 5. But anyway, Morden is there, and he doesn't actually kill him, which Alex finds very suspicious. And from reading the timelines, he said, he was never going to kill me. What's going on here? So he lets him go, and Alex manages to retrieve the object that Richard and Morden were after. And he takes it back to the keepers, hoping, yes, maybe I can get my death sentence lifted, thank God. Because he had agreed if he'd done that, they would consider changing the sentence, changing their vote on the council. So no prizes for guessing that despite the fact he did everything they asked, they're not changing their votes. They're just going to kill him anyway. Although he has managed to get two of his dependents, Vari and Luna, to safety by she takes her journeyman test, so she's now a mage. She is not linked to him. And Vari, he managed to get his sponsorship changed to someone else. And however, nothing about that, so she's also still got a death sentence on her head. So they have to go on the run. Yes, I know, using gate stones to jump from here to there and everywhere. And that goes on for quite some time. They do eventually catch up with Alex. He's reading the futures, saying, okay, we should probably leave here in about 10 hours' time. But just before that 10 hours come up, he can see that someone's going to call him, but he doesn't know what's going to happen. Can't read everything that's going on with that. So they wait, they take the call, and of course it's the council. Hey, check out this link. It is a video of your friend Luna's apartment while we attach a bomb to the outside wall as she sleeps on the other side. Come in or else. So he has to come in, and he does. And they're going to have him executed when all of a sudden the decision just gets changed. You know, it's like, now what is going on? And it turns out that the longer game that the dark side people like Morden and Drack have been playing is coming into effect. Morden, because he's on the council, has managed to have Alex appointed as his liaison to the keepers, essentially making him a keeper and essentially making it that death sentence revoked. Alex isn't happy about this at all, of course. He spent the last 10 years running from those people. But Morden kind of shows his true colours, grabs him by the throat, throws him up against the wall and says, I will kill everyone you love, everyone you've ever met. You won't even know that it's going to happen until you hear about their disappearance. You know, and I'll start with that giant spider and your apprentices, and then your parents, people you went to school with, people you spoke to in the street, that sort of thing. You know what they're like, you know. I will take you out and all of everyone you've ever known if you don't do as I say. So this leaves him with no choice. He and Anne have to accept the position of liaison. Well, I mean, Anne isn't a liaison, but she is tied to him, so she is part of the package, I guess. And it ends with him and Anne heading towards Richard Drack's mansion. So cliffhanger for the next one. Can't wait to see what it's going to be all about. I expect the council is going to regret all of this, because probably the only reason he ends up with Richard Drack is because they thought they had to kill him. If they hadn't, he would never have gone. that's the thing about prophecy and all that sort of thing, is that you never quite know which way it's going to play out. Anyway, guys, it's an excellent book, as all of the Benedict Jacka, Alex Verus novels are, and I thoroughly recommend it to you. Please subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this content. Leave me a comment suggestion for upcoming topic, book, trailer, whatever you'd like to see me review, or like the video.